Hey, what's going on, y'all? Guess what? Have I got some big news for y'all today? So, I'm actually visiting an MMA academy. And we are going to jump right into it and check the place out. You'll get to see some sparring, get to meet the coach. You know, you've seen these before, you know the routine. So anyways, but yeah, I'm excited because this is actually, I think, the first official video documenting where I think the goal is I'm going to try to do my first MMA fight. And I was like, well, why not document the whole thing? I visited other places and trained just because I love it and because I love the community of MMA. But, you know, the beauty of it now is it's like, I think there's actually like a goal at the end. So hopefully this will just be the first of many documenting the path to that. And let's you know, but the teams that you go to are a big part of that. So let's check it out. Like so easy. If one of these guys over here will maybe no injuries, man. That's my goal, you know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mission Mike, and I'm about to narrate this thing. Look at me trying to do this guard pass. Oh, see, I tried to actually was stepping through, but then I did kind of a little bit of a leg drag. And once I kind of got around here, I was aiming to try to secure the hips and then ideally go for the cross face. Yeah, there it is. And hey, just want to warn you, I'm sitting right now inside of a Starbucks. It's like 9:45, probably closing soon. And there's some people around me. Sorry if you hear background noise. Apparently I'm not the only one who doesn't have a real life. And so anyways, why am I trashing on them? What'd they do to deserve that? I guess because I feel Starbucks should be like my own private office. Anyways, here we go. Okay, so I'm trying to sit out right here. And I catch the leg. And ideally I want to try to turn it into a takedown. But he's got that pressure in front of me. So then I switch to the other leg. Try to push on the knee so I can turn it into his takedown. And he's trying to set up that guillotine. Now I want to set my leg back and try to isolate the leg, but of course he sees that and he rides it. Golly, that was beautiful. And so at this point I'm going to try to take the leg closest to us, try to capture his and use that underhook to shove and create some space. Because in my head I want to win, but in reality, as life teaches you, it's very rare. Did I just tap on accident? So I try to recover guard, and he goes, he's going for the leg setup, and I'm trying to keep head pressure, just so he can't create that space and cover like a heel hook or something. And so from here, I'm trying to keep his leg pinned down so I can free my leg from that attack. Unfortunately, I'm kind of playing defense. And he switches it around. It looks like he's turning it back into half guard. Try to keep my head down, and I'm trying to keep that cross face as I'm working. Same thing. I'm trying to pull him up. Because originally I wanted to step back and kind of sit out-ish almost, but it wasn't working. So I'm like, all right, let me try to push this up. So here, start to go for a little bit of a setup. Trying to keep him from doing that. And I was going for that arm bar. Look at that. Jeez Louise, that was smooth. Do you see him tap? That's because I won. So, just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so I'm trying to get to my feet. Ideally, I'm going to try to do some type of a sit-out. He reduces me putting pressure on my own arm. So from here, as always, I'm in trouble. Freaking sheesh, man. When are you ever going to get, like, when am I ever going to get better? Anyways, okay, so trying to isolate his leg. And let's see. So it wasn't really working. So I'm like, okay, let me work my unstoppable guard. Wink, wink. Just kidding. And I was trying to create some space. Wasn't quite working. Try to isolate the arm. I'm essentially going for like a sweep. And then from here, trying to catch the leg. Of course, he sets it up almost into an attack as well. So I'm like, all right, let me get up. Come on. This is literally what's in my head. I'm like, come on, please, oh, please, oh, please. So I'm like, hey, did you see me shake my leg? I'm like, here, submit this. And so, and he's like, oh, okay. Comes over, boom. Yep. Did you see that? That's how nice I am. I'm like, hey, do you see this leg I'm shaking at you? Can you submit me using it? And so, let's see. All right, so here we go. Round 2. Feeling a little braver, a little bolder, smarter. Looked at you guys just to make sure you're watching because I have attention issues. And so anyways, let's see. Tried to frame over here. I'm trying to trap that leg right there. And I have the one I'm going underneath his thigh because essentially, if I recall correctly, I'm going to, yeah, that's right. I'm going to squeeze the legs and, yeah, walk out, and I'm going to try to shift around. And I know he knows this, but, you know, I'm still going to try it anyway because I don't know what else to do. And let's see. There we go. So I'm trying to turn him sideways. I need to secure the hips, but he's creating a frame. And I think in this moment, I realized I was like, I can't get past that frame. So I tried to, like, step over him. And then, of course, he swapped that. Do you see how, like, this is where I give him credit. This guy was, like, fearless. I wish we could do a playback. I probably could editing-wise, but I'll just keep going. But essentially, it's like, look how far across I was. I thought I had that pass in my own head, and he reverses it. I think if I learned anything from this guy, is to be brave and patient and recognize when there's real danger, because this guy is not afraid to, like, let you move and think you're doing well, and you're not. So then he sets up, he gets the headlock. I'm kind of chilling right here. I actually was suffocating in the fabric, and let me tell you, this is not really where I want to be, in all honesty. Like, it's kind of embarrassing, honestly. I'm just sitting there helpless. And so anyways, so I'm just trying to actually catch my air. That's why I didn't move a lot, because, like, in all honesty, the gi pan, it's like I couldn't breathe. So finally, once there was a little adjustment, try to move over here to the side. He's got his frame. So, of course, he's going to force me to, I believe here I'm going to try to, I can't remember. Let's see. What the freak am I going to do? What are you going to do, Mission Mike, huh? Okay, so sprawled out. Yeah, so that's right. So I'm just like, I want to kind of go north and south. So I'm like, let me secure the hips and go from there. He kind of recovers over and he gets that leg in, so which that was frustrating. And so I'm trying to maintain that underhook. And then once it was really getting deep in there, I'm like, okay, let me see if I can trap this foot and get these legs out of the way. So once I finally had that grip, I'd try to shift my hips a little bit. And voila, look at that. Not too shabby. This guy's good. And he flattens me out. And, of course, he sets up over here. Now I'm in trouble. He's going for the back. So, but because the choking hand wasn't quite there, that's why I lowered that one arm. That's not me being an idiot. I'm just like, you know what, if there's a time for me to frame, it's now. So I was framing against his leg, trying to get down there. But, of course, he recovers into mount, which, you know what, hey, I'll take it, you know. I'll take it. Believe me. It's freaking, you gotta take what you can get in this kind of stuff. So anyway, so then he's kind of got me flattened out here. And so I'm trying to, of course, going to be trying to recover guard. And so we kind of start getting over here, and I'm just like, all right, let me see if I can't. Let me see, what was I trying to do? I think I was going to try to pull him up on me. Yeah, see, so once I saw the legs kind of square up, so I go for that. He's got some good balance. I sit up, but he tried to, I think he was going to try to reverse me or whatnot, so I was just like trying to move over here. And same thing, I think I'm going to sit out via the back door, which I can see he's kind of, I can feel he's setting up kind of a guillotine, so I'm like, you know what, let me work around to the side. And then at this point, I'm going to try to, looks like mount. Am I really going to mount from here? Yeah, because I had the underhook. But then I could feel like his legs were too in the way, so then I started trying to block his hip. And so from here, let's see, same thing. It looks like from here I'm going to try to test where the arm is and maybe go, looks like I'm chosen like kind of north and south, and maybe can I get him up on his side or get up on his back before he can return his legs back in. Because I think sometimes some people, usually a lot of people kind of, do that like bridge or pendulum or try to get to like the turtle or whatnot. I don't even think I know all the names yet of positions and stuff. So I tried to, it looks like do like a little bit of an inverted, and he was shutting that down. So at that point, I'm trying to get my legs in, and I think I'm going to, I'll probably do it myself now, try to do the pendulum. Let's see. Trying to go from here. Yeah, there we go. See? So predictable. And so here I'm like, maybe if I wield my happy trail and moderately chunky stomach. No, I'm just kidding. And so at this point, let's see. So I'm trying to isolate that arm because what he's doing is trying to turn me up on my side now. And so I'm trying to resist that. And so at this point, I try to, hey, here at Starbucks, it's a buy one, get one sandwich if you're in Montgomery, Alabama by any chance. And so let's see. Yep. And he did, I believe, that's called a baseball bat choke or something like that. And so I got owned. All right, y'all. So I'm wrapping up. Just kind of give the overall last little analyzation of everything. It was awesome. It's an incredible academy. The big thing is coach. His name's Well, so Coach Michael Bateman, I mean, he's a beast. He's an animal, and he's brilliant. He's a smart practitioner. He's a smart teacher. He spoke a lot of like principles. He showed a lot of like analogies for stuff. And I've begun to notice like as I visited a few academies, and the ones that are really advanced, the ones that have a lot of like, you know, pro fighters and whatnot, it's like the coaches always speak in principle. They don't like tell you to cling to a specific move or whatnot. They try to teach you a technique that allows you to adjust for variables on the fly, and he's definitely coached like that. He was patient. He worked with everyone. He took the time with the students. You could tell he's one of those people that when they have a love for the game, it's like it makes you love it more. You know what I'm saying? And so, and rolling with him, geez, rolling with him was awesome. I mean, he's an animal. He's aggressive. He's got, you know, like his reversals. That's one thing. It's like just as soon as you think you were making ground on him, he really could turn it around. So he's one of those people who, it's almost like a fearless style. It's like, even though someone may be advancing on you and it feels almost like there's a retreat, in his brain he knows to not let panic seep in, and you could tell like when he would roll, he would just really adjust, and so he would adjust, and it's like, so some of the reversals really caught me off guard. He's a beast, and it was an incredible time. So it was awesome. You know, just want to conclude this, you know, if you're anywhere in the area, I'm in Montgomery, Alabama right now, and this guy's monster. This academy's great. It's been fun. So all right, good training to you guys. Good luck. Hope you're working hard too. Hope you're getting better, you know, and just keep this journey going. Let's see where we end up next. I'll talk to y'all soon.